Some. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Amir Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Amir Mr. Shane means you're grand. Amir Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty.
I'm Maxine.
And I'm Laverne.
I could say Bella, Bella, even say wonderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain me if it's a shame. So kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. I say that you will understand.
Good evening, 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 everybody, and welcome to DangerZone 2. Lovely to have you here on Saturday, the 21st of November. It is the third Saturday of the month, and I hope you're all keeping absolutely splendidly and marvellously. Thank you so much for trying out Word Chain Royale, new game that I just programmed this week, along with a couple of other new warm-up word games, which we're going to start to be playing a little bit. Thank you for that gift sub to Natter Silent Marine. That's, I think, a prize from Natter's appearance on Deal or No Deal on Tuesday evening. What I'm going to do for that Word Chain Royale, it didn't occur to me that obviously if you're playing with any latency at all, by the time it gets down to 5 seconds, it's going to help you to have that word that you're basing it off in the chat. So that is literally a one-line fix, so I will make a point of doing that before we play that game again. So thank you for your forbearance. Well done to Tyson Bain, who ended up winning that game there, mainly because of me and an oversight on my behalf. We only played it in the Discord the other day, so everyone was seeing it live. But hey-ho, that's the way it goes, and as ever with these things, we live and learn. I've done a few new word games this week. So you saw the Word Wheel, which we played on Tuesday. You've got Word Chain Royale, which we played just there. We've got another game that we're going to play half-time tonight, which is the Code Words one. I'd be interested to see how that goes down. Could be quite interesting. And all will be fun. We're going to have a great night all the same, whatever happens. So thank you for your forbearance and welcome to the stream. Who have we got? We've got a Lupine one. We've got a Cetra, Procyonics, Tyson Bain, a Poda Nuevo, Carver 7th, Arden Fetz, Abney, Cola, Connor, Cliver Legend, Spokes, Vitrudel, Chip the Cat Roll, Anisep, Zensu, Kazvez, Dogfish, 8 Minky, Paulister, Mark, Drahuska, Hodders, Liquid Courage, Puzzle Dan, We Like Shape, Score Count, Egg Fried Cheese, Yellowtail, AJ, Liswit, Matt the Ref, Innis, Itsotley, anyone else who is lingering and lurking in the chat, you are most welcome here. Welcome to the stream, where we are going to have a double trivia, intensity trivia double bill, with Danger Zone 2, followed by brand new Bidding War. Thank you very much for that subscription from Silent Marine to Aspia Dog. Very grateful to you, Silent Marine. Thank you for your continued support, and welcome Aspia Dog to the fam. So, Danger Zone 2 tonight is the first game on the roster tonight, and we are going to be treated to a question pack from the inimitable, enigmatic Clive of Legend, who's written this question pack, and a very good question pack it is too. Should be really good fun, and I hope you all are going to enjoy it. Danger Zone is nice and simple. It's largely multiple choice, A, B, C, or D, and then a couple of extra options, nerf and multiply, which I'll explain as we go in. All the rules are in the chat underneath the window, but if you want to come and play Danger Zone 2 tonight, you're going to need to enter the lobby code, which is right there, LXVUQ. Is it me, or is this looping source very quiet? It's very quiet. A bit better, hopefully. Do come and join the game, pop in that code, and you will be brought into the lobby. Look at that, just a little bit more. I don't want it to be too overbearing. What's my one-shot source like? That should maybe be a bit louder as well. Let me know if it gets a bit loud. Can someone make a note in the issues arising, just to remind me I need to jig the sound levels in Danger Zone. That would be grand. As well as that thing about putting into chat from the previous game. If somebody could do that, that would be amazing of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've had a little bit of an internal restructure of how I organise to-do lists and such like for things that are arising. If it's something that I say, can you make a note of that, there's now a channel for that. Anything that's a recommendation, or if you have suggestions about things you would like to see improved, they can go into the suggestions. Exactly, everyone. They can go into the suggestions section of the Discord, which you can find right there. Goodness me, we've got 34 of you in already. That's a very encouraging start. Welcome to the game. So Danger Zone is nice and simple. There are 5 rounds of 5 questions. At the end of each round, the players who are in the danger zone, that's the players with the lowest score, will be eliminated from the game and go over to the boneyard, where of course you can continue playing for highest number of questions. How it works, you get points for answering fastest. The faster and more correct you answer, the more points you get. You will get points equal to the number of players in the game. So someone answering first right now would get 34 points. Second getting it correct will get 33, then 32, then 31, and so on. If you get it wrong, obviously you get no points. Throughout the game, you have a multiplier that you can use at the start of the round. This will double the points for the round you play it on. To do this, you press M when the category name is revealed at the start of the game. M will multiply your points and give you double points for the round. You can also nerf a single question. This will give you points equal to exactly half of the number of players in the lobby. So if you nerfed in the first round, based on 34, you would get 17 points flat rate. That is not doubled if you nerf when you've got your multiplier on. At the end of the round, the players who are in the danger zone are eliminated from the game, and being in the danger zone does affect your score dramatically in the end game. So at all times, you want to be trying to keep out of the danger zone. Apart from that, though, you just need A, B, C, or D. As ever, my preference is for you to whisper it to Persephone's Twitch bot, but it does also respond to the public chat, which can be quite good for trolling people if you whisper to the bot and then write an answer to public chat if you want to maybe throw people off. That sort of play. Some people call it dishonest. I call it a bit of fun. Matt's going to do Statbot stuff in text channel tonight. Thank you very much for that, Matt. Probably just as well, actually, because I haven't set up the second account. I haven't got the bot, so we won't be able to hear you anyway. But thank you very much, Matt. Keep an eye on Matt. He will give us some stats over the course of the evening. So we've got 35 players in the game. I think most of us have played before. It's either A, B, C, or D is what you need. Fairly straightforward. Samster, ABME, Innis, Lupine, Yellowtail, Itzotli, Ardenfetz, Brian, Toadboy, Spokes, Dogfish, Drew Dave Tom, Cola Cola, AJ, Keckle Coach, Now Cut That Out, Serial Quizzer, Tyson Baines, Zensuit, Kaz, 8 Minky, Paulister, Gruffacarlo, Car the 7th, Mogra, Cetra, Vitrudel, Puzzle Dan, We Like Shapes, Matt the Ref, Connor, Drahuska, Amy, Procyon, and Theory of Game. Welcome to you all. As ever, if you are running with a little bit of latency, if there's some delay, the question will appear in the chat. When the question appears in the chat, the question is live. So if you've got something of a delay, then you might want to type it in there, because you only get 15 seconds to respond, and if the bot says time is up, then time is up. Welcome DJ87 to the game. And everyone else who has turned up recently, goodness me, there have been 50 chatters tonight so far already. Includes bots and me, so few of us. Thank you for the host, Liquid Courage. You coming to play? You're streaming in an hour, aren't you? So maybe you may not be. Oh, no problem. Theory of Game is new. Have you not played Danger Zone before, Theory of Game? Well, welcome. Lovely to have you here. And anyone who is newer, there are a few names creeping in, and it is splendid to have you here. Well, welcome indeed, and thank you very much, Liquid Courage, for that subscription. Welcome to the fam. Very grateful for your support there. Amy's new as well. DJ's new. AJ's not played this one, only played the Purge. Okay, well, it's quite straightforward. It's multiple choices, A, B, C, or D. The only things to think about is if you want to nerf, you get one nerf for the whole game, not per round, one nerf for the whole game, and one multiplier. You can multiply in one round, and it will give you double points. Lurking because you're on stream soon. That's fair enough, mate. Well, you're very welcome to lurk as long as you like. And so yes, if you nerf, you get half the maximum possible. If you multiply, you get double points for the whole round. Multiply is kind of useful if you think you're going to do particularly well on the round, because if you finish in the top 3, you get some boosts going into round 2. Everyone else's scores are reset at the start of round 2. It's all very straightforward. The bottom line is, stay out the danger zone and get the questions right. N to nerf, N for nerf, and M for multiply at the beginning. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to come and join if you want to. We've got 36 so far, which means that's a healthy danger zone size there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in the danger zone. Nope, you can't combine multiplier and nerf. If your multiplier's on and you nerf, you still get that flat rate of half the number of players in the game. We'll talk about going ape and doing the panda a little bit later on. Right, I think that's 10 seconds up. 36 people in the game. I hope you're looking forward to playing Danger Zone tonight. And don't forget, we have got Bidding War coming a little bit later on this evening. Bidding War is going to be going off probably about 9:30, given the time now. Nerf for one question multiplies for the round. That's right, AJ Nokia, and you get one of each. Good luck to you all. Let's lock you in. So So, welcome to Danger Zone. The lobby has been locked and 36 players have entered the arena. The standard Danger Zone size is 8, though to keep a 6-player final, the first 2 rounds will have a Danger Zone size of 7, which means at the end of this round, we will be losing 7 players, and they will go over to the eliminated players column over on the right-hand side, where you can continue playing. You're just playing for number of questions right to be king or queen of the Boneyard. Poor the Panda, Mrs. Panda wouldn't like that. So, like I say, whispering letters either to Persephone's Twitch bot or into the public chat, either will be accepted. And it's A, B, C or D, apart from right here, because I'm about to show you the category. And when the category appears in the chat, the category will be live. You'll have 15 seconds to decide if you are going to multiply. And it's M to multiply or 3 exclamation marks. And all the instructions will be on the screen as well. Multiplying will double the points you get for this round. So, very important to play and can make a lot of difference if you choose to use it. So, once again, very many thanks to Clive of Legend who has written this question pack, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Good luck. Hopefully something comes up that you like the look of. Here comes the first category. My way. 15 seconds to decide whether or not to use your multiplier. 3 exclamation marks or an M into the chat if you'd like to multiply. Cola Cola is multiplying. Ardenfetz is multiplying. Anyone else? Drew Dave Tom at the last second is getting a multiplier in there. So 3 players in this early stage of the game have played their multiplier. They will get double points for this round. The category is My Way. Maybe there is going to be a little bit of a theme running through this. I'm not going to say. I'll let the game speak for itself. Either way, good luck to you all. 36 is the maximum points, of course, doubling that 72 if you're the first to answer correctly. We could see some very, very big scores in this round, but at the end of the round, at the end of the 5 questions, we will be losing 7 of you. Remember, if you don't know the answer or you want to play a nerf, tactical nerfs can be used as well, but you only get 1 for the whole game. Good luck. Round 1 is My Way. Let's play Danger Zone. Okay, question number 1. The My Way killings claimed the lives of at least half a dozen hapless karaoke singers in which country? A, France, B, South Africa, C, Argentina, D, the Philippines. Most people, not quite everyone getting an answer in there. Not everyone was right though. Who was fastest? Spokes was fastest there, followed by Toad Boy, Samster getting in 3rd, Lupine 4th, AJ getting in 5th. They're going to get the most points there. There was a nerf played as well there. Cola Cola playing his nerf on that very first question there, giving us a flat rate of 18 points. Quite a few people getting that one wrong though. But players with multipliers not getting only Cola Cola with the multiplier active there, and of course he nerfed that question. Let's have a look. Correct answer was D, the Philippines. That is an enormous Danger Zone size of exactly half, in fact. 18 players in the Danger Zone, 18 players out of the Danger Zone. That is crazy. It will be whittled down to 7 before the end of the round, even if we need to go down the road of tie breaks. Spokes in the lead at the moment with 36. Toad Boy's got 35. Samster's got 34. Let's go on to question number 2. Question 2. Frank Sinatra's recording of My Way holds the record for the most non-consecutive weeks in the UK Top 40, making appearances there for how many weeks? A, 75, B, 25, C, 50, D, 100. There was just one player not quite getting an answer in, but not very many people getting this one right. Let's have a look. Who was fastest? 8 Minky was fastest there, followed by Car the 7th, Samster was 3rd, ABME was 4th, and Puzzle Dan was 5th. No nerfs being used on that question there. Let's have a look at the correct answer. It was A, 75. So we see that Danger Zone size is starting to shrink. It does expand to accommodate everyone if there is a tie. Yes, we've got to get it down to 7. Cola Cola is just, he's 18 points clear because Matt, Cetra, Ardenfetz, Paulista, Drew, Dave, Tom, Kaz, Zensu, Connor, Serial Quizzer, Brian, Dogfish, Yellowtail, and Drahuska are yet to score in this round, all sitting there on 0, but 3 more questions to go. Samster currently in the lead with 68. Car the 7th has got 64. ABME in 3rd with 63. Let's go on. Question number 3. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Here's the question. Frank Sinatra appeared in the movie musical High Society, singing a song that shares its title with which game show? A, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? B, What's My Line? C, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Or D, How Much is Enough? Seeing quite a few more green answers there. Not everyone, though, by any means. Who was fastest there? Toadboy was the fastest player, followed by Innis, and then We Like Shapes in third, Connor in fourth, Puzzle Dan in fifth. One nerf being played there by Dogfish. That's going to get them a flat rate of 18 points and may well get them out of the danger zone. Let's have a look. The correct answer was A, who wants to be a millionaire. That was the answer we wanted. Who wants to be a millionaire? I don't. I think that's the song. Might be wrong. Down at the danger zone, Brian, Serial Quiz, etc., Kaz, Paulister, Ardenfetch, Yellowtail, Zensuit, and Drahuska still yet to score in this round. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people currently in the danger zone. 9 people in there at the moment, which means we need 2 more to get points to get them out. Track even mirrors the rising phrase of the particular track in question. It does, Ash. Who wants to be a millionaire? If you saw the TV adaptation of Quiz, there's a little scene in that where the guy who's fit in the studio together starts humming it. It's a good show. You should check that out if you haven't seen it. Samster in the lead with 93. Puzzle Dan is second with 91. We Like Shapes is in third with 90. 2 more questions in this round, and then we will be saying goodbye to 7 players. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Here comes question number 4. It was very good. We saw it live in Chichester, actually. It was a play. Really, really good. Really good play, piece of theatre. Question 4. Frank Sinatra starred as Captain Bennett Marco in which Cold War era political thriller? A, All the President's Men. B, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. C, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Or D, The Manchurian Candidate. Not everyone getting an answer in, but a lot of people, including a lot of people down in the danger zone, getting that one right, which means we could see a big change around in the scores here. Lots of nerfs getting played there. Paulister, Kaz, Ardenfetz. Sorry, I beg your pardon, not Paulister. Ardenfetz, Kaz, Cetra, Brian, Matt, all using their nerfs on that one. Now Cut That Out was the fastest to get to the answer. DJ was second, Mogra in third, Carr in fourth, Vitrudel in fifth. Going to make some very interesting reading of the scores here as we come to this is the penultimate question, so we come up to the final question. The correct answer there was D, the Manchurian Candidate. Note to mods, can you make a note? I really must fix these text meshes. The text shouldn't be overlapping like that, so apologies for that. Matt's going to get onto the stats for you in just a second. Let's have a look at the board. Cola, thanks in no small part for that. Multiplier is sitting on the top of the leaderboard with 118, but has used his nerf. Samster and We Like Shapes in joint second with 117. Now Cut That Out is now in third with 98. Just a point ahead of Carr on 97. A lot of players still having their nerfs left over. Lots of people in the danger zone now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're still at 8, so we have got a tie in the danger zone at the top between Paulister and Kegler Coach, both on 23 points. Which means if we have to go to a tie-break after this question, one of those will be going through and one of those will be going home based on the current scores. Zensu, you may have been out of time, I'm afraid. You've got to keep your eye on the chat. When the bot says time is up, time is up, I'm afraid. Yes, indeed. Always keep your eye on the chat, because as soon as the bot says time's up, and there may be a little bit of a delay between sending your message and then the message appearing in chat, whisper it to the bot is the safest answer. So, according to Matt, the bottom 2 are out. The top 22 are safe. Ardenfett's multiplier could be interesting. Yes, Ardenfett's currently sat in the danger zone, but with that multiplier could mean huge swings for them. So do keep an eye down there. Top 22 are safe, so from spokes downwards, you've got to think very, very carefully, though you have all got your nerf, those of you who are out of the danger zone at any rate. Good luck. Good luck to everybody as we go into question number 5. Fingers on buzzers. Here it is. And yes, as Lupine is saying, 0 multiplied by 2 is indeed still 0. Question 5. Frank Sinatra was a part of which group that also included Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. and Peter Lawford? A, the Brat Pack. B, the Frat Pack. C, the Rat Pack. D, the Rack Pack. Oh, try and say that when you've had a glass of wine. Zensu just out of time again. The vast majority of players getting that one right. Samster, Toadboy, Brian, Cetra, Kaz and Zensu getting that one wrong. Getting a question wrong when you're in the danger zone normally spells disaster, but look at this. Ardenfett has got the question right with a big old score. Tonight's wine of choice is Wolf Blast Shiraz. We have got a bottle of Yellowtail, but that's in the kitchen. Wolf Blast tonight. That is going to make some very interesting reading. Likewise, Yellowtail getting 26, though Matt said the bottom 2 were out. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Who was fastest out of idle curiosity? Carr the 7th, followed by Spokes, then Now Cut That Out, Puzzle Dan and DJ were the 5 fastest answerers there. Let's have a look at what the correct answer was. Most of us knowing it was C, the Rat Pack. And look at this, we have not got a tie. We haven't got a tie. We have got a clear separation between the Danger Zone and not. Cola wins the group with 142 and will get the biggest boost going into the next round. We Like Shapes finishes in second with 140, and Carl the Seventh just managing to sneak third place there with 133, a point ahead of Now Cut That Out. Congratulations, you three. You will get your boosts going into round 2. What's happening in the chat? What's no penalty on doing so in this game? No, you don't have to. It's not played in whispers. You can play in public chat. I like the meta of this game that allows you to play in public chat. Thought we're all talked at the beginning about being able to answer public. Yes, you can. You can. Okay. N for nerf. Drew Dave Tom is how you nerf on a question. But if you've used it, which you haven't, then that's how you do it. But no, you can answer into public chat. Absolutely fine to do that, because it can be an extra strategy. If you type B into the bot and then type C into the public chat, that can be a whole different array of tactics going on. Anyway, Cola, We Like Shapes, and Carl the Seventh, congratulations. You will get your boost going into the next round, and you will be joined there by Now Cut That Out, Puzzle Dan, DJ Samson, Abney, Procyon, Mogra, 8minky, Gruff Carlo, Innis, AJ, Drew Dave Tom, Ardenfett, Spokes, Toadboy, Lupine 1, Dogfish, Tyson Bain, Vitrudel, It's Otley, Theory Game, Matt the Ref, Connor M27, Drahuska, Amy, and Paulister. Your scores will be reset to 0. Congratulations, you are through to round 2. We will see you there. However, despite a score of 37, Kegler Coach just missing out on safety by 2 points there. Serial Quizzer on 36, Yellowtail 26, Brian, Cetra, Kazvez on 18, and Zensu not managing to find an answer. Unfortunately for you guys, you do get to carry on playing, but most of you there getting 5 full appearances in the Danger Zone. Serial Quizzer having 4, Kegler Coach only having 2 appearances in the Danger Zone. But that is how this game works. If you're there at the end of the round, then it's time to go. So for you, Kegler Coach, Serial Quizzer, Yellowtail, Brian, Cetra, Kazvez, and Zensu, it is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. And off they go over to the Boneyard, where they are going to be scrumming it out to be king or queen of the Boneyard for the most number of questions asked. You do lose your helps if you're in the Boneyard and you hadn't used your multiplier. I'm afraid it is now gone. But for my remaining 29 players who are all still in the game, looks like most of you have still got your nerf to play with, and the most of you have still got your multipliers to play with as well. A few Danger Zone appearances. Paulister with the most Danger Zone appearances, tied with Ardenfett, both with 4 Danger Zone appearances. Ardenfett's in the Danger Zone for every question in that last round. Likewise, Paulister, apart from the last one, which is where it counts. Any 5 out of 5. We Like Shapes managing to get a 5 out of 5 and steer clear of the Danger Zone so far. Only one player with 100% of questions right at the end of round 1. And a couple of players with 4 Danger Zone appearances. Well, you have survived. We're going through to round 2. We'll apply those boosts, and the same rules apply. If you want to use your multiplier on round 2, M or 3 exclamation marks into the chat or to the bot before your 15 seconds runs out. Good luck. Let's have a look. Category number 2 is the highway. We've had my way. We've now got the highway. M to multiply. Puzzle Dan's activated. Vitrudel has activated. Anyone else? A couple of others. DJ has activated. Drahuska's now activated. Tyson Bain. So, Puzzle Dan, DJ, Tyson Bain, Vitrudel, Drahuska, and Paulister all activated their multipliers there. You guys will get double points for this round. Quite a few of us still with nerfs left as well. Cola now taking an early lead with 14. We Like Shapes with 9. Carl the Seventh with 7. Those boosts are calculated based on something random like the number of players left in the lobby divided by, or times by a half and a third and a quarter or something. I would need to look into it. I think it's something like that. Half, a third, and a quarter. That looks about right in terms of the math. So it's not always perfectly evenly balanced, but yeah, it's a bit of a boost. So the category from Clive for round number 2 is the highway. Danger Zone size is still 7. We will be losing 7 players at the end of this round. Very good luck to all of you. A few nerfs still remaining and a few multipliers being played. Round 2 is the highway. Let's play Danger Zone. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Infamous highwayman Dick Turpin was executed in which century? 19th, 18th, 20th, 17th? All of the players in live play getting an answer in there. Not all of them getting it right, though. including Cola, who's leading and was the last to answer there, but didn't get a right answer, but he has got that boost to help him out there. Who was fastest in that? Carver 7th, followed by Puzzle Dan, then Spokes, Toadboy was 4th, and AJ was 5th. So, those are your placements. Let's have a look at what the correct answer was and what that does to the scores. It was the 18th century, lived 1701 to 1740 something, which is the 18th century. So, not as big a danger zone as before after the first question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in it. Only 7 people are supposed to be in it, so that's an overlap of 3. At the other end, Puzzle Dan is in the lead thanks in no small part to that multiplier. DJ is second with 48, Drahuska in third with 44. Were there any nerfs used on that question? Too late, I've cleared it now, I can't see. Number of nerfs, though, still in play, so N if you want to nerf. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 2. Theory of game nerf. Sorry, I should have checked that. That's my bad. Skirting over the details. I'm ashamed. America's legendary Route 66 ran between California and which other state? A, Wisconsin. B, Illinois. C, New York. D, Kentucky. Vitrudel's got the hang of this game. Either that or they're just writing in public chat anyway. A couple of people not getting an answer in there in the main game. Kegler Coach is starting to take a bit of a lead over in the Boneyard. Who was fastest here? Let's have a little look. Well, Drude Tom has used up the nerf there. Amy was the fastest there, getting that right. Quickest 8 Minky was second. Spokes was third. Itzotli was fourth. And Mogra was fifth. Drude Tom using their multiplier and getting a flat rate there of 14 points. Let's have a look at the correct answer. It's B, Illinois. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are now in the danger zone. Procyon, Gruff, Carlo, Dogfish, Drew Dave Tom, despite that nerf, not enough to quite get you out of the danger zone. ABME, Matt the Ref, and Tyson Bain. So that is a standard danger zone size of 7. It's not expanded to accommodate any of you. Drahuska is now in the lead with 80 points. Puzzle Dan is second with 56. Spokes is in third with 54. Lots of nerfs still activated, and there are a handful of multipliers, including Tyson Baines, who's bottom at the moment, but all it takes is one answer quickly, and that could completely change with this many players in the game. Fingers on buzzers, let's go on to question number 3. Ape. Oh, you are grim, Ape. Though not enforceable, Germany's infamous Autobahn does have a Rechtsgeschwindigkeit, or advisory speed limit, set at how many kilometers per hour? 130, 100, 160, or 70? Whoa! Ow! That was a big noise. So the bot must have just had a funny moment where it just decided to go, and everything must have got caught in a bottleneck. I thought it had crashed, but that's why everything just sort of stopped for a minute, and then all the answers came flooding in at once. And yeah, what's the time? It's okay, this game has got a time machine on it, so if, God forbid, touch wood, the internet does die, I can restore this to the exact point it was previously, so no drama in that respect, other than just being slightly irritating. Yeah, let me see what happened there. Who was fastest before the Big Bang? ABME was first, 8 Minky was second, Matt the Ref was third, Samster fourth, and Arden Fetz was fifth. A couple of nerfs coming into the play here. Tyson Bain now cut that out. Innis and Puzzle Dan all choosing to use their nerfs on this question. Let's have a look at the correct answer. It's 130, it's about 80 miles an hour if you're British and have your speed limit set like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a tie in the danger zone at the top between Theory of Game and Dogfish, so we've extended up to 8 with 2 questions to go in the round. So you 8, you've got 2 questions to get yourselves out of the danger zone, or you will be eliminated. Up at the top, Vitrudel's got 82, Drahuska's in second with 80, Puzzle Dan and Mogra in tied third with 70 points each. Oh, sorry, I'm just having a touch of indigestion there. Hard to fit the intricacies of increased liability to the question field. No one's safe yet is the word from the stat bot, but we've got 2 more questions to have a look at. Let's have a look at the next one right now. Here's question number 4. Jack Kerouac's On the Road is considered a defining work of which literary movement that Kerouac also named? Harlem Renaissance, Postmodernist, Beat Generation, New Formalism. And that's all active players getting an answer in. Not all of them right though. AJ, Arden Fetz, Paulus, Toeboy, Tyson Bain all getting that one wrong. Who was fastest there? 8 Minky, now cut that out. Spokes, Mogra, and then We Like Shapes. That was the order of answering. Lupine and Ami have chosen to nerf that question, giving themselves a flat rate of 22. Don't actually look. 14. I'm looking one below at Matt the Ref. Flat rate of 14 for nerfing that question there. Let's have a look at the correct answer. It's C, Beat Generation. And we've broken that tie. The Danger Zone. We're down to a standard size of 7 now, with 1 question to go. Puzzle Dan is in the lead with 112. Drahuska's in second with 106. Vitrudel in third with 104. Down in the Danger Zone, Grufficalo, Theory Game, Paulister, Procyonics, Drew Dave Tom, Toadboy123, and Tyson Bain. However, 2 of those players have still got their multipliers active, which means we could have a big swing for certainly 2, possibly more players if they get fast answers in. It is very tight between Grufficalo and ABME at the moment. Only 2 points separating the Danger Zone and safety. Just waiting on the stats to come in from Matt the Ref to see who we can say guaranteed safety to. And here we go. Top 10 are safe and no one is eliminated yet. I think that's in no small part thanks to Tyson Bain's multiplier, which could be a massive difference. Theoretically unlikely, but anything can happen in this game. Depends who gets it right, who gets it wrong. The top 10 though are safe. So Cola downwards, you need to be just keeping half an eye over your shoulder. Amy upwards, you can relax just a little bit knowing you're safe through to the next round. Let's go to the final question of the round, question number 5. Remember, we're going to be losing 7 of you after this question. Have a look at this. Famous cover by Rascal Flatts for Pixar's Cars, Life is a Highway was originally recorded by which Canadian artist? Leonard Cohen, Joni Mitchell, Paul Anka, Tom Cochrane. Looks like about half the players getting that one right, not all of them by any stretch of the imagination. Who was fastest? 8 Minky was fastest there, followed by It's Otley. Toadboy was 3rd, Now Cut That Out was 4th, and Theory of Game was 5th. Any nerfs being used? A couple of them there. AJ's deciding to nerf. Cars decided to nerf that question and get the flat rate of 14. Use it while it's hot. So over in the Boneyard at the end of the round, Kegler Coach is in the lead with 6 points. With still much to play for, though, with the other players going on there. If you got it wrong and you're in the Danger Zone, I think that does mean generally that it is game over. It's going to be interesting to see what's happened here, because Dogfish and ABME have got this one wrong, and there's 3 players in the Danger Zone who've got it right with reasonable scores. Matt might also want to be looking over his shoulder. We could be going for a tiebreak here, or we could have a straight bit of an upset. First of all, let's just take a little peep. We'll look at that in a minute. First of all, let's resolve the board. Correct answer is D, Tom Cochrane, and Matt the Ref was indeed in danger, and he has thrown himself out of the game. Matt, Dogfish, ABME, Grufficalo, Procyon, Drew Dave Tom, and Tyson Bain in the Danger Zone after question 5. Up at the other end, Vitrudel is the winner of the round with 152, DJ in second with 118, and 8 Minky just behind on 114. Puzzle Dan just 2 points behind that, and Drahuska just 6 points behind that. Very closely fought out top 5 with 6 players up in the top there, all scoring 100 points or more. Well done to Vitrudel, DJ, and 8 Minky. You'll get some boosts going into the next round, and you'll be joined there by Puzzle Dan, Drahuska, Now Cut That Out, Mogra, It's Otley, Samster, Spokes, Paulister, Innis, the Lupine One, Car, Amy, Cola, Ardenfett, We Like Shapes, Theory of Game, AJ, Connor, and Toadboy, all of whose points will be reset to 0. Congratulations, you 22. You are safely through to round 3. However, Matt the Ref, Dogfish, ABME, Grufficalo, Procyonics, Drew Dave Tom, and Tyson Bain. It's the end of the round. Drew Dave Tom actually with 7 Danger Zone appearances this game. Matt the Ref with 6. Who's the lowest? Grufficalo's only had 3 Danger Zone appearances, but that's all it takes if you're there at the end of the round. For you 7, I'm afraid it is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Off they pop over to the Boneyard. And then there were 22. Let's just take a little look at the statistics at this point. Nobody has got a perfect game. The highest scoring player is Samster with 9 out of 10. There are still a handful of players to avoid the Danger Zone completely. Puzzle Dan, Now Cut That Out, Mogra, Samster, Spokes, Innis, Car the 7th, Cola, We Like Shapes, and AJ are all yet to appear in the Danger Zone. Most Danger Zone appearances for surviving players, Paul Lister and Ardenfets, both on 5, but it doesn't matter how many you've had until the end game, where that might come into count a little bit more. Might have a little bit more weighting about it as we go to there. For now, though, we are going to move to round 3. Lots of players still with multipliers available. If you've got a little orange diamond next to your name, that means you've got it left. A red cross means it's been used. So M or 3 exclamation marks into the chat if you would like to play your multiplier in round 3, which is Broadway. We've had My Way, The Highway, now it's Broadway. I'm hearing lots of thumps. Samster, Spokes, Lupine, Theory Again, AJ, Connor and Toadboy. That is a lot of players multiplying on this round. You will of course get double points for this round on Broadway. Vitrudel currently leading with 11, DJ in second with 7, 8 Minky in third with 5. The Danger Zone size has now been restored to its traditional size of 8, which means we will have a 6-person final. So this is the size that Danger Zone would have been under the old rules in Danger Zone 1, where the final size was variable. Now the final size is always 6, so the earlier games have fewer people in the Danger Zone. But now 8 of you are going to be lost at the end of this round. That is an enormous number and a huge proportion of players. Very good luck to you all. Fingers on buzzers. Round 3 is Broadway. Let's play Danger Zone. A GOG, we like shapes. You'll be a GOG, will you? Nice. Question 1. Which Massachusetts-born author owned and published some of their works in a periodical named The Broadway Journal? A. Edgar Allan Poe. B. Truman Capote. C. L. Frank Baum. D. Virginia Woolf. Forgive the pronunciation. I don't know if it's Capote or Capote. Capote? 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 I'll go for Capote. Not everyone getting that right. Not very many, in fact. Vitrudel, DJ now cut that out. It's Otley, Samson, Innes, and AJ, and Zensuit over in the Boneyard. The only players to get that one right. Who was fastest? DJ was the fastest, followed by Now Cut That Out. AJ was third, It's Otley fourth, and Vitrudel in fifth. No nerfs being used, but a lot of wrong answers there. Let's have a look at the correct answer and see what that's done to the scores. It was Edgar Allan Poe was the answer. That's a big Danger Zone size. That is 14 people in the Danger Zone. That is more than, no, not quite double what it needs to be, which means 6 of you will not be in there at the end, but others of you may very well be. Obviously, there's no perfect games. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 players who are yet to go in the Danger Zone. Innes Now Cut That Out. Samster and AJ keeping a clean sheet. Quite a few people going in there for the first time now. AJ in the lead with 40. Samster's in second with 32. Vitrudel and DJ in joint third with 29 each. Let's go on. Question number 2. Rhymes with Chipotle. I'll remember that. Question 2. In a 90s cartoon of the same name, Broadway, Goliath and Brooklyn were all what kind of mythical creature? A. Centaurs, B. Dragons, C. Goblins, D. Gargoyles. Okay, more people getting this one right. Toadboy, Puzzle, Dan, Drahuska, Amy, Cola, DJ and AJ failing to find the correct answers here. Who was fastest? Spokes was the fastest here, followed by 8 Minky. Ardenfets was third, Samster was fourth, Carr was fifth. One nerf being used there by Mogra, using up his nerf on this question. Let's have a look at the answer and see what that's done to the scores. It was D, Gargoyles. Gargoyles was the answer. We have a smaller Danger Zone. In fact, we've got an official Danger Zone size of 8 here now, with the gap between Carr and Paulister being 5. Carr the 7th on 18, but Paulister now in the Danger Zone with 13, along with Mogra on 11, We Like Shapes on 9, and Amy, Drahuska, Puzzledan, Cola, and Toadboy yet to score in this round. Up at the other end, Samster is in the lead with 70, Vitrudel's in second with 46, and Spokes is in third with 44. Much to play for. Still got 3 questions remaining in this round. Fingers on buzzers. Here comes question number 3. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, says Puzzle Dan. Indeed. Swings in this game are just that wide. Question number 3. Which category of New York theatre has between 100 and 499 seats? Broadway, off-Broadway, off-off-Broadway, off-off-off-Broadway. It's a funny question. Wow, top 7 getting this one wrong, but a lot of green on the bottom half. DJ, Lupine, Ardenfett, Syria Game, Carl the Seventh, Paulista, Mogra, Amy, Drahuska, and Toadboy all getting this one right. Who was fastest? Drahuska was fastest, followed by Paulista, then the Lupine one, Toadboy was 4th, and Amy was 5th. No multipliers being used here. Well, this could make some very interesting reading of the scores. You could be about to see a big reversal of fortune or possibly some ties. Let's have a look at the correct answer and what that does to the board. The answer was B, Off-Broadway. Off-Broadway. Not a massive amount of change. It's still quite wide, but they certainly tightened down the gaps a little bit. Cola and Puzzle Dan are still yet to score in this round, and are joined in the danger zone by We Like Shapes, Amy, Drahuska, Connor, 8 Minky, and Mogra. But only a few points now separating Mogra and Itzotli, just 3 points between them. And then there is, between Itzotli and nearly 10 places above, there is only a 10-point gap. So it is still wide open. Up at the other end, Samster in first with 70, Lupine in second with 68, sort of leaving the rest of the pack behind a little bit, though they have got their multipliers. Of course, Connor's got his multiplier as well, which could be helping him out a little bit, moving up the ranks, and could be a wild card to watch out for in these last two questions. Then we've got a bit of consistency. Vitrudal, Theory Game on 46, Spokes is at 44, DJ's at 43, AJ's at 40, then lots of people in their 30s, Toadboy right down to Itzotli. Still wide open. We'll get some stats at the end of this next question, but for now, fingers on buzzers. Here comes question number 4. Okay, question 4. In poker, a Broadway is a straight with what high card? A, a 10, B, an ace, C, a 6, D, a queen. Most people knowing this one here. Is it most people? Maybe it's just over half actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's just over half. 10 people getting it wrong, which means 12 people got it right. Who was fastest here? Whoops, my pipe over. Who was fastest? Spokes was fastest, followed by 8 Minky. Thank you very much for the £5 donation there, Liquid Courage. Very kind of you indeed. I couldn't quite see what it says because my screen is too small. Let me maximise it for a minute. I still can't see what it says, but thank you very much. That's very kind of you, and your support is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Spokes was fastest, followed by 8 Minky in second, Connor in third, AJ in fourth, and Vitrudal in fifth. Amy choosing to nerf this question and getting themselves a flat rate of 11 points. Let's have a look at what the answer is, and to lose £5. Laptop troubles, ALK. Well, thank you for your support. Let's have a look at what the answer was and what that's done for the scores. B, ace was the correct answer. We've still got a standard danger zone size, but there is only a point between Pauliston on 34 and Ardenfett and Carr, both on 35. Also, with no one in the danger zone, though, has a multiplier at this point. Samster's still in the lead with 102. Spokes is in second with 88. Theory of Game in third with 80. Paulister, Innis, Amy, Mogra, Drahuska, We Like Shapes, Puzzle Dan, and Cola Cola all in the danger zone. This is all very, very tight. Just waiting on the stats to come in as we go. Oh, excuse me, what's going on tonight? Too much to eat, I think. As we go into question number 5 is what I was going to say before my diaphragm interrupted me there. Okay, Matt is telling me the top 8 are safe and Cola is out already. So Cola, your journey has come to an end and you will be in the danger zone at the end of the next question. Top 8, so Connor upwards, you are safe. 8 Minky, it's Stotley, DJ now, cut that out, Car, Ardenfett. Onus is now on you to stay out of the danger zone. Paulus to Innis, Amy, Mogra, Drahuska, We Like Shapes, and Puzzle Dan. Onus is on you to get out of the danger zone with 22 points available. Puzzle Dan can theoretically catch up with Now Cut That Out, overtake Car and Ardenfett, but it would depend very heavily on what happens with the rest of the game. Good luck to you all. Here comes question number 5. Which of these is not a station on the London Underground? A, Tooting Broadway, B, Ealing Broadway, C, Barking Broadway, D, Fulham Broadway. Cola getting that one right at the end there. First point of the round. Unfortunately, maybe a little bit too late for him. Who was fastest there? Lupine was faster, followed by We Like Shapes, then Connor, then Cola, then Innis. It's Otley and DJ playing the nerfs there. I think that's pretty much to guarantee themselves safety. If they give themselves a flat rate of 11 points, it does guarantee their safety. May have been unnecessary given 8 Minky and Toad both got that one wrong, but always better to be safe than sorry in this game. I think we know what it means for some people who got this one wrong and are already in the danger zone. It's very difficult to escape at that point. But end of the line for some players and all change for others. Let's have a look at the correct answer and what that has done to the board. It's C, Barking Broadway. Well, how about this? We have had a bit of a change. Car the 7th, Ardenfetz, Paulister, Amy, Mogward, Drahuska, Cola and Puzzle Dan in the danger zone at the end of that question. We've got a tie at the top here as well. Samster actually being knocked off his top spot on the last question, right down into, it's actually joint, it's actually third because we've got a tie at the top. Theory of Game and Lupine both on 112. Connor in second on 104, Samster in third with 102. Congratulations, you four. You'll get some boosts going into round 4, and you are safely there, and will be joined by Spokes, Vitrudel, AJ Nokia, Toad Boy, Itzotli, DJ Innis, 8 Minky, We Like Shapes, and just by 2 points, now cut that out. Congratulations, you are through to round 4. We will see you there. However, unfortunately, Car the 7th, Ardenfetz, Paulister, Amy, Mogra, Drahuska, Cola, and Puzzle Dan, you're all in the danger zone. Not a first time for any of you. Car the 7th, only a second appearance though. Paulister managing to survive 9 out of 15 appearances, 9 appearances in the danger zone out of a possible 15. Surviving this long, but no longer. I'm afraid for you 8, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Over to the Boneyard they go. Gruff Carlo is currently leading the Boneyard. Kegler Coach and Mogra in tied second with 9 questions correct. Let's go look at the stats of the remaining players. Only 2 people now to avoid the danger zone entirely. Samster, and now cut that out. We only narrowly avoided being eliminated. But these 2 players have not been in the danger zone. Likewise, AJ. I beg your pardon, AJ as well. Everyone else has been in the danger zone at least once. But Samster, AJ, and now cut that out, are yet to appear in the danger zone, which could stand to be in their favour if they can get through to round 5. Sam's still leading the pack in terms of questions correct with 12 out of 15. Let's see what's going to happen as we go into round 4. A few of you have still got multipliers left. It's Otley, Innis, 8 Minky, We Like Shapes, and now cut that out. You've still got a multiplier to use. Something I should have said at the beginning is that multipliers and nerfs cannot be played in round 5. So this is your last opportunity to use them. Likewise, if you haven't used your nerf yet, somewhere in this round will be your last chance to use it, unless you want to forego the opportunity to double your points. As Lupine is pointing out, doing the panda is what we call it, or going ape. There's lots of memes. But if you do manage to get to the final without using your multiplier and then go on to win, you get a little special emoji by your name in the Hall of Champions, and it's worth fighting for. Only a couple of people have done it, including 8 Minky, who was the first to do it, which is why we have going ape. Panda was the first to attempt it, but never actually won the game without using a multiplier. So that's the story behind that if you've not played before. 5 of you could use a multiplier if you want to on round 4, which is Milky Way. My Way, Highway, Broadway, and now Milky Way. It's Otley is going to use a multiplier. 8 Minky and We Like Shapes. We Like Shapes is. Is 8 Minky going to attempt? He is going to attempt to go ape and pull the panda one more time. 8 Minky has done it once before. Can he do it again? No multiplier played, which means 8 Minky is going to lose that multiplier. A reminder as well, Samster, Spokes, Vitrudel, Toad Boy, 8 Minky, and We Like Shapes. You have all got nerfs that you must use before the end of this round, or you will lose them. You have to maintain the name. Of course you do, 8 Minky. Of course you do. So, Theory of Game and Lupine starting with 7 points for tying top. Connor has got 4. Samster has got 3. Everyone else has reset to 0. The category is the Milky Way. Danger zone size is still 8, which is going to leave us with 6. This is more than half of you are going to be eliminated at the end of this round. It is absolutely ruthless and brutal, and I wish you all the very best of luck. Round 4 is the Milky Way. Let's play Danger Zone. Alright, question number 1. At the centre of the Milky Way is a supermassive black hole with what name? Susan star, Boots 2 star, M87 star, Sagittarius A star. And we're still playing for pride over in the Boneyard. Only Car, ABME, Yellowtail, and Amy getting that one right in the Boneyard. Quite a few more people getting it right over on our active players. Connor, Samster, Vitrudel, Toadboy, Innis, 8 Milky, and We Like Shapes. All getting that one right now. Cut that out. DJ at Stotley, AJ Spokes, Lupine, and Theory of Game all getting that one wrong. Who was fastest there? 8 Minky was the fastest, followed by Connor, then Innis, then Toadboy, then We Like Shapes. A couple of nerfs being played there from Vitrudel and Samster, using up their nerfs in this, the last round in which they can do so. Let's have a look at the answer and see what that's done to the board. It's D, Sagittarius A star. We've got a clear cut, actually, at the moment. 5 players yet to score, 3 of them on 7, including the people who started off with those boosts, Theory Game and Lupine on 7. Vitrudel also getting 7, but not enough to clear that danger zone line. Samster, Toadboy, Ape, Connor, We Like Shapes and Innis are currently safe. And a couple of those, Innis and We Like Shapes, have got their multipliers on, though. It's Otley and Now Cut That Out have also got multipliers active, so could be a couple to watch out for. Let's go on. Question number 2. Okay, fingers on buzzers. Here we go. Which of these is an actual spiral arm of the Milky Way? Ethel, Karen, Norma, Beatrice. So I would dearly love it if an arm of the Milky Way was called Karen. It's not. Innis, We Like Shapes, Connor, Samster, AJ, and Now Cut That Out getting that one right. Only 5 of them getting it right outright, though, so to speak. TM. We Like Shapes using his nerf on that question. Now Cut That Out was fastest. Connor was second. Innis third. AJ was fourth. Samster was fifth. Minky getting that one wrong is perhaps starting to regret his decision not to play as multiplier, but we'll find out. What was the answer and what's that done to the scores? The answer was C, Norma. Minky has not gone into the danger zone, but is only 3 points clear of both Toadboy and AJ, who are both on 11. Minky on 14. Of course, as the rounds progress, you get fewer points per question. But of course, if those multipliers are there, then it could be worth so much more. TM indeed, Ash. Innis now in the lead with 48. Connor's in second with 30. Now Cut That Out is in third with 28. Just a point ahead of We Like Shapes on 27. Toadboy, AJ, Theory Game, Lupine, Vitrudel, Spokes, Sotley and DJ, you're all in the danger zone. 3 questions to get out of it. Let's go on. Question number 3. In Greek mythology, the Milky Way formed from the breast milk of which goddess? A, Athena, B, Hera, C, Artemis, D, Aphrodite. Might be Artemis. Artemis, I think. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't necessarily think that's the answer. I might do. I'm not giving anything away. God, I'm the worst host in the entire world. Only 4 players getting this one right in the main game, and only 4 in the Boneyard as well. Mogricola, Amy and Cetra getting it right in the Boneyard. Samster, 8, Minky, Spokes and DJ getting it right in the main game. And of those, only 3 of them got it outright, TM, with Spokes choosing to nerf this question for a flat rate of 7 points. DJ was fastest, 8, Minky was second, Samster was third, everybody else getting that one wrong. Let's have a look at what the answer was and what that's done to the scores. The answer was B, Hera. Still no ties. In fact, that gap between safety and danger is starting to open up. There are now 13 points between DJ and 8 Minky. DJ being in 7th, the highest scoring player in the danger zone, and 8 Minky, the lowest scoring player, tied with We Like Shapes in safety at the moment. And of course, with only 14 points available per question, apart from It's Otley, who of course can get 28 with that multiplier active, this could make for very, very interesting reading moving forward. Innis is currently safely at the top with 48. Samster's in second with 32. Connor's in third with 30, though the gap between third, fourth and fifth is very, very negligible. 30, 28 and then a tie on 27. Then a bit of a gap down to the danger zone. 14s, 11s, 4 7s and a 0, though of course the 0 with that multiplier active. 2 players, 8 Minky and Toadboy, still with their nerfs available, though I think 8 Minky may want to abstain from using it unless he decides he needs to do a tactical one to get into the final. We will see. 2 questions remaining in this round. Fingers on buzzers. Here comes question number 4. Which confectionery company manufactures the Milky Way chocolate bar? A, Nestle, B, Hershey, C, Mars, D, Cadbury. Innis and Samson taking their time, having a little think. They've got the luxury of being able to do that, being so far ahead. Samson, Connor, DJ, AJ getting that one wrong. Everybody else in the main game getting it right. Who was fastest here? Spokes, followed by Lupine, followed by Now Cut That Out, followed by Toadboy, followed by 8 Minky. Still continuing to put the pressure on it. I've really no idea what this is going to do to the scores. It certainly did get this one right, but wasn't one of the fastest 5, but did get it right. Is going to get double points here anyway, 12 in this case. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get them out of the danger zone, but we'll see what that does to the boards. Correct answer was C, Mars. Mars, Milky Way, Galaxy. Yes, 8 Minky, you're quite right, all in the same family. We've still not got a tie, but that gap between safety and danger has closed down a bit now, just to 8 points. Innes in the lead with 58. Now cut that out at second with 52. We Like Shapes has got 45. 8 Minky 37. Samster 32. Connor has got 30. All of them in safety at the moment. 8 Minky and Toadboy have both got nerfs left. Toadboy is currently in the danger zone, so depending how quickly he can find the right answer, he might want to play a tactical nerf here, because if you get this right last and everyone else has got it right, you don't get many points, whereas if you nerf it, you get a flat rate of 7. Though of course 7 wouldn't be enough to catch Connor, so actually, having said that, Toadboy may not want to play his nerf on this question, because if he plays his nerf, he knows he's going to be out no matter what. Toadboy, Spokes, Lupine, Vitrudel, DJ, Theory Game, It's Hotly and AJ, you are in the danger zone, but there is one more question to manage to escape from it if you can. Matt is telling me the bottom 5 except It's Hotly are out. Wow, okay. The bottom 5 apart from It's Hotly, so from Vitrudel down, you're all guaranteed to be out apart from It's Hotly because of that multiplier. Top 4 is safe. What are the correct answers? Danger Zone appearances. Let's have a little peep at those. Matt's going to do some scoping for the final. Samster has managed to avoid the Danger Zone all game, the only player to do that. Everybody else has been in there at least once. Innes had now cut that out with just a single appearance. Questions correct. Samster is also in the lead with 14, so he's going to start with the strongest advantage going into the final. I'll explain the final rules for those of you who don't know in just a moment. But scouting out here, that is what the scores currently are. Most Danger Zone appearances belong to Theory of Game with 8 points, who we know is out. So it's just going to be a matter of academia. Samson pole position, Innes and now cut that out are tied in second according to Matt, based on the current scores. But of course, all of that could change depending what happens with question number 5. It's Hotly, all eyes are on you, and Lupine, Spokes and Toadboy, you've got some work to do to pull yourselves out of the danger zone. Toadboy, that nerf is fundamentally useless at this point because playing it would guarantee elimination from the game. Good luck to all of you. Here comes question number 5. The Milky Way's nearest major neighbour, the Andromeda Galaxy, takes its name from an Ethiopian princess who married which Greek hero? A. Perseus, B. Achilles, C. Heracles, D. Theseus. And there we go. That is pretty much all she wrote. DJ and Theory of Game, who we knew were out anyway, the only players in the danger zone to get this one right. It's Hotly with that multiplier did not get it right. Thank you very much for that follow. Athoma? Is that Athoma? Atoma? Atoma or Athoma23, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're keeping well. Innes, 8 Minky, Samster, DJ, Theory of Game, getting that one right. None of them nerfings, none of them had that left at this point. DJ was fastest, followed by 8 Minky, then Samster for third. Innes was fourth, and Theory of Game fifth. I don't think this is going to change the scores that much. I don't think DJ and Theory of Game can catch up with Connor based on those points. Everyone else in the danger zone got it wrong. So a bit academic here at the end of this round, but the correct answer was A. Perseus. And yes, DJ has closed the gap down with Connor to just 2 points, but not quite enough to escape the danger zone. Congratulations, Innes now cut that out. 8 Minky, We Like Shapes, Samster and Connor, you are this week's danger zone finalists. Very, very well played. It is no mean feat to get to the final of this game. It is a deliberately brutal and difficult, ruthless game, and if you get to the final, that means you are made of stern stuff. And 8 Minky doing so without playing that multiply, he's going to look to make it 2 panda or 4 panda emojis by his name in the Horde of Champions. Can he do it? We will find out. Unfortunately though, DJ, Theory of Game, Toadboy123, Spokes, the Lupine one, the Trudel, It's Hotly and AJ Nokia, a number of people there, first attempt at this game. Absolutely commendable effort to get this far on any attempt. To get to round 4 of Danger Zone is a really impressive achievement, but on your first attempt even more so. But unfortunately for you 8, it is the end of the road. It's the end of the round. You're in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Grafcalo still leading the Boneyard. Vitrudel and Theory of Game are in joint second on 12. It's Hotly and DJ in joint third on 11. Very good effort from our new players in particular there, and well done to everyone for making it this far. Thank you for sticking around with Danger Zone. Right, we've got the small matter of the final to look at. So, how the final works, you get the score you start on is the total number of points. Total number of questions you've answered correctly minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. And then you get 6 points for answering first and correctly, 5 for second, and the rest of the rules are the same. Whoever's got the most points at the end is the winner. So, slight change going into round 5, and it looks like Samster's going to be in pole position, 15 minus 0. We've then got I think it's going to be pretty tight, actually, because it's all a bit strange. Innis 13 minus 1 is going to start on 12. Now cut that out, 12 minus 1 is going to start on 11. 8 Minky 13 minus 3 is going to start on 10. We Like Shapes 13 minus 4 is going to start on 9. And Connor 9 minus 4 Danger Zone appearances is going to start on 5. So it's going to make a very interesting final. It sounds like it's quite tight in the middle, so to speak. Let's go there now. All nerfs and multipliers are stripped from you. The power of I'm not going to say I watched the film last night, and I'm not going to say it until later on because there are some questions coming up in bidding war based on that. But all of your powers have been stripped from you, and so those are your positions going into this final round. Samson on 15, Innes on 12, now cut that out on 11, 8 Minky on 10, We Like Shapes on 9, Connor on 5. As always, the final round in Danger Zone is general knowledge. These questions could be on anything. Thank you, Matt. Stats before question 4 and 5 would be very interesting to hear. Yes, as always, the final round is general knowledge, and thanks again to Clive for this spectacular question pack. Very, very grateful to you for all your efforts. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So, final round is general knowledge. Multipliers and nerfs are inactive. Whose game will it be? Samster, I know, has won a couple of times in Danger Zone 2. 8 Minky has won a couple of times. Innis now cut that out. We Like Shapes and Connor. I'm not sure if you've won in the past series or if this is a first appearance or a first final, but the very best of luck to all of you. Whether we're going to get a return champion or a new champion, time will tell. 5 questions. Good luck. Final round is general knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. We Like Shapes since they've come 4th once before, and that's it. Well, let's find out. Here we go. Question 1. A short-lived Channel 4 quiz show featured a scorekeeper dressed as which rock star who would strip between rounds? A. Elvis Presley, B. Mick Jagger, C. David Bowie, D. Freddie Mercury. Everybody in the main game getting this one right apart from Connor. We Like Shapes fastest for 6, 8 Minky getting 5, now cut that out 4, Innis 3, Samster 2. So in reverse order of your current positions, yes, Naked Elvis as We Like Shapes is pointing out. Reverse order of your current positions, which is going to make for fascinating reading of the scores. Correct answer was A, Elvis Presley. Oh my god, above. Whew. Samster is in the lead with 17, Connor is in 6th with 5, everyone else is on 15. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is tight. I've never seen it this tight. Innis now cut that out, 8 Minky, We Like Shapes, all on 15 points. Samster just 2 ahead. Connor's got a little bit of work to do on 5, and he's got to hope for some unforced errors on the behalf of other players. Let's go on. Question number 2. This sounds cursed. I wrote the soundtrack for this, TJ, so thank you, I think. Question 2. Limited overs cricket matches feature a tiebreaker called a super over, also known by what acronym? OOWCH, OOPHE, OOGAWD, OOPSE. Ouch, oof, oh god, oopsie. Oh, you mean the Naked Elvis show? Oh, I beg your pardon, TJ, my bad. Wow, now cut that out. Was the only player in live play to get this one right. Which I think we know what that's going to do to the score. Now cut that out is going to take the lead at this point. The correct answer was D, oopsie. I looked up what it meant earlier on, and I've now forgotten. Something over something, something, something. The S does not stand for something. Now cut that out is now the lead with 21. Samster slips down into 2nd with 17. Innis, 8 Minky, We Like Shapes on 15, and Connor on 6 with 5. 1 over per side. I thought Carl might know this. You didn't stick with me either. Don't even know anything cricket, so that was a bit of a surprise. This was hugely delayed, I'm still not in. I'll be fuming. Which was being delayed. Yeah, I'd say keep your eye on the chat theory again. It's the best thing I can advise. They're being delayed through other means. They shouldn't be if it's coming up in chat, unless the chat's coming up late for you, but latency is going to latent until such time as I can fix latency doing a latent. 1 over per side eliminator. Thank you very much, Carl. Let's go on. Question number 3. Here we go. Before making it big as a stand-up comedian, James Acaster had a less successful career as a drummer. Which of these is not a band he played for? The New Hardcore Skiffle Movement, the Capri Sun Quartet, Mother's Favourite Jazz Coordinators, or Three Line Whip? Lock-in.wave again. I thought the internet had died, but we got the massive boom. If my internet's decided to do this thing where it just blips for a minute and then everyone locks in at once, I'm kind of okay with that. I'd rather that happen than the internet just shart itself and die. According to this, Connor got this one right, as did 8 Minky, and as did Sotley, as did Carl the 7th, and that was it. No one else getting it right. This is going to make for very interesting reading of the scores. Connor was fastest, followed by 8 Minky. Taskmaster callbacks. At least that's right. At least it is receiving answers, and it does look as though it's still doing them in order. So can't say fairer than that. That was very shark-like, wasn't it, Bill Kiasko? Let's have a look at the correct answer. It was C, Mother's Favourite Jazz Coordinators. Is a band James Acaster has apparently played with 3 bands with the other titles. With 2 questions to go, now Cut That Out now has 21 points and is in the lead, but 8 Minky is 1 point behind on 20 and poised to potentially overtake and do the Panda. Hasn't been seen for a little while, but could be done, and 8 Minky would be the first person to do it twice, I believe. Samps are currently on 17, Innes and We Like Shakes both still on 15, Connor pulling back some of that gap to 11. Still 12 points available from these last 2 questions, which means Connor still could win. According to Matt, Now Cut That Out can win on this question. No winners, no one out of the running yet, so close with only 12 points left to play for. Now Cut That Out could win on this question. If Now Cut That Out gets this right and first, and if everyone else gets it wrong, then Now Cut That Out is a clear winner before question number 5. However, we could be going to close territory, murky territory, potentially even tiebreakers. Good luck to everybody. Here is question number 4. Connor's just going to press and pray. You can win, Connor. You could theoretically still win. Here's question 4. Before its abolition in 2012, the Quebec municipality of Bay James flew an unusual flag, seemingly depicting what animal shooting lightning out of its crotch? A bear, B, an owl, C, a moose, D, a squirrel. Lock-in.wave again. Okay, so now it's getting annoying. It was relieving at first when I realised it wasn't crashing the internet, but this is now a thing. And oh god, the question's only just appeared in the chat. Wow. What is going on there? There it goes again. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I'm just overpowering it with so many people. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just having a funny 5 minutes. Oh no, my OBS has just stopped scrolling the chat. That's why I thought. I don't know. Don't know what's happening. Either way, 8 Minky was right and first, and Innes was second. 8 Minky with 6, Innes with 5. 8 Minky is going to overtake Now Cut That Out. The correct answer there was B, an owl. An owl was the correct answer that we needed there. Am I still live? It looks like I'm still live. The internet's still up. Netflix is still going in the next room. Chat's all gone very quiet all of a sudden. Oh dear. Has chat died? Maybe that browser window's died. Let me refresh that. Looks like we're still live. Oh no! Yellowtail saying woof. Maybe it's Twitch's end. Twitch chat is DCing a lot currently. Oh, it's not my fault. Cool. Thank you for letting me know, Ash. Yes, this appears to be out of my hands. Twitch chat is apparently disconnecting at the moment. So it looks like for a change, I'm still live. It's not my internet for a change, which I really must look into still. I've got the number to call. So with this exchange, now 8 Minky is now in the lead. Top 3 battling for title. Innes can force a tiebreaker. 8 needs to answer correctly within the top 5 to guarantee a win. So 8 going for your second panda here. It's all down to the top 3. Innes, Now Cut That Out, and 8 Minky. Innes can only force a tie. Now Cut That Out could overtake, but it would require Now Cut That Out to be the first to get it right, and for 8 Minky to get it wrong. Otherwise, could force a tie for getting it right second. If 8 Minky gets it right in the first 5, 8 Minky wins. Good luck to all of you. Here is question number 5. Fingers on buzzers. Good luck. In September of 2020, which company overtook Tesco as the UK's most valuable retailer? A. Sainsbury's, B. Marks and Spencer, C. Morrison's, D. Ocado. Sounds like a bit more of a consistent lock-in sound. Slightly. Oh my god! Oh my god! Innes getting 6 points, getting it right, and the only player to do so means that question number 5 Innes has forced a tie with 8 Minky. We have not seen a tiebreak on question 5, I don't think, since the start of Danger Zone 2. This is unprecedented territory here. The correct answer, for what it's worth, is D. Accardo. Congratulations to Grufficalo, who has won the Boneyard game. King of the Boneyard there, Grufficalo, with 16 out of 25. Very well done to you. Now cut that out, Samster, We Like Shapes and Connor. Valiant effort getting to the final. But this is the first time we have got a tiebreaker for the win. 8 Minky and Innes both finishing on 26 points. My God. We are going to a tiebreaker for the win. Let's go there now. I'm now wondering, did I update my tiebreakers? If not, then you may get a tiebreaker we've seen before, but hopefully you can't remember the answer. I certainly can't even remember the questions we've seen before. I really must make the tiebreakers better on this, better formatting for updating them or flagging them. Or no, does it flag? No, I think it flags them automatically after use. Maybe it does. We'll find out. Players highlighted in yellow, 8 Minky and Innes, are in the running for a tiebreaker. What a way for it to end. Absolutely right, Keshi. Well, how this works, I don't know if you've both been here before, but in case you haven't, the tiebreaker answer will be a number. You must submit your answer as a number. Only as a number. No commas, no periods, no full stops, no decimals. It will be a whole number, an integer. So please submit your answer as a number, not A, B, C, D. Whoever is closest will win the match. So from, I would say 1 to 10,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example. Whoever is closest wins the match. If 8 Minky wins, he becomes the second player to do the panda. If Innes wins, then we've got a brand new champion for Danger Zone 2. Good luck to you both. Answer is a number. Here is your tiebreaker question. How many miles, as the crow flies, is it from London to New York? Hey, Minky's in. Innes? Innes did not submit an answer. So, that means Innes will be given the maximum score. Too slow. So you'll be given something like 40 quadrillion or something. And that means, the answer incidentally was 3,470. It means that 8 Minky gains an extra point because it's a final tiebreaker, taking up to 27. So, Grufficalo, King of the Boneyard, on 16. Connor, finishing in 6th place on 11. 10 questions right, 4 Danger Zone appearances. We Like Shapes, 14 questions right, 4 Danger Zone appearances, finishing in 5th. In 4th place, leading for a lot of this game, and the only player to avoid the Danger Zone entirely this game. 16 questions correct, 17 in the final. 4th place goes to Samster. 3rd place, 14 questions right, just 1 Danger Zone appearance, 21 points in the final. 3rd place goes to Now Cut That Out. And after a nail-biting tiebreaker question at the end there, 16 questions right, only 1 Danger Zone appearance, 26 points in the final. Silver medal runner-up goes to Innes. But the champion of this edition of Danger Zone, 16 questions right, 3 Danger Zone appearances, and managed to come back from that thanks to that nail-biting tiebreaker at the end. With 27 points, the champion of Danger Zone this week, and doing the panda for the second time, your champion is 8 Minky. And there is your electric guitar fanfare, 8 Minky. You're getting used to it now. Thank you for the kind words as well, DJ. It is a fun game. It's fairly ruthless and intense, but it is fun to play. And very many congratulations to 8 there. Let's go and take a peep at the Hall of Champions now. There's your little panda. So there are 3 players, now 2 different players who have done the panda. 8 Minky having done it twice, and Clive of Legend have also done it way back on the 10th of October. Also got the high score in the final, 35 points. And 17 out of 25 in the game. 8 Minky actually got the 2 lowest amount of points in the game. Thank you very much for that subscription there, Amy. That's your 2 month subscription. Thank you very much indeed. That's enormously kind of you. Thank you for your support and your continuing addition to the family. We really should show you. That's a good suggestion, School. I've got the suggestions tab open. I'll implement. I'll look at that in a bit. So yeah, A Minky with 26 and 27, doing the panda twice. Samsa got 29, and Samsa's also got 30. Innes has got 30. So Innes had been in the Hall of Champions before. I completely forgot Innes had been in the last game. 30 points, 16 out of 25. Clive currently leading the Hall of Champions, 35 points, with only 17 out of 25. 3 pandas in there now, which is absolutely fabulous to see. So very many congratulations to all of you, and especially to Amy on winning this game. My huge, enormous, spicy mold thanks must go to Clive of Legend. Thank you very much, Clive of Legend, for this question, Pat. I hope you've all enjoyed it. It was a pleasure to proofread, and I hope it's been a pleasure to play. Being asterisk to the game is starting a tiebreaker. I don't know about that, Matt. We don't want to clog up the Hall of Champions with too much stuff. I don't think it's a necessary addition. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Do put it in suggestions, and I'll mull it over once I'm not on camera. So. All the suggestions coming into suggestions now. If you have got any suggestions for this game or anything else, then do pop your way over to the Discord. Don't think everyone DangerZone wants over the moon to have done it even once. Some people here are far smarter than I. Well, it's very kind of you to say, 8Minky, but your reputation is preceding you now. One of only 2 players to appear in the Hall of Champions twice in DangerZone 2, and the only player to have pulled the panda twice. There's only one other player who's done it once. So you've got a lot of accolades to your name, my friend, and many congratulations must go to you. Now, we are going to play Bidding War after the break, which is going to be hugely exciting. I've redone the final, and there is a full lobby game implemented, so up to about 55 or so of you can play at once. I'll tell you more about it after the break, though, but I really must go to the loo, because apparently I need the loo. Yeah, one of those things. So we're going to go to a break. I'm going to put a wordy puzzle game back on. We'll probably put code words on. You can see what you make of that. And if it ends up being a massive non-starter, then hey ho, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to get a bit of a word puzzle at half time, and then we've got some bidding war after the break. So sit tight, don't go away. I will be right back. Thank you again to Clive for that question pack, and congratulations to 8Minky. You are this week's champion. You've been playing Danger Zone, and I will see you after the break. Or apparently we won't go to a break, because there we go. Now we're going to a break. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Bidding War. Here I am, surrounded by liquid nitrogen, or probably just dry ice. Thank you for the follow, Tadaru. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Lovely to have you here. So, this is Bidding War. It's undergone some changes since last time. There is now a full lobby game integration in it. You won't be able to see your scores very well on the board. It is there as a sort of visual aid, but not really very clear. So if you're in the lobby and you want to know your score and position at any time, you just type !score into the chat and it will ping you back. Don't do it too often because I don't want to flood the bot, but yeah, it's my vape pen is what's going on there, Gruffacarla. Too much vaping under the stage. So apart from the lobby game, there's also been a couple of aesthetical changes. You'll notice that the players on the extremes, on the periphery, are more visible than they were before, although this is the first time I've done it in full screen, and apparently they're still just being slightly cut off. Let me just bring the field of view out slightly to 64, and you'll be able to see them a little bit clearer than last time. I've also completely changed round 4. Round 4 is now completely different from what it was before, based on an idea thanks to Cola. What I haven't done yet, which I completely forgot to, is update the credits. So the credits are all still the same as before. So thank you to everyone who gave suggestions after last week's pilot. I will credit accordingly and where necessary the people who did offer feedback that I've run with, but for now it's all still a little bit placeholdery. Apologies for that, completely forgot about that this afternoon. So if you would like to come and play Bidding War, then you need to enter the lobby code.
To join the game, please enter the code PCEA.
Oh, and the Twitch lib race has failed again. Let's restart that. Sorry. That Twitch lib race. So, Ash, that Twitch lib file that you sent me, it didn't quite work. There was an error with it. So at some point, I'll have to talk to you about what's going on with that. Yeah, sorry. We'll have the intro again. Fortunately, it's just a matter of click, stop, and restart. And put the field of view back out to 64. Hopefully, the race will be successful in my favour this time. Here I come out of the floor again. Yeah, surrounded by dry ice and vape smoking. The concentric rotations make me happy. Please work this time?
To join the game, please enter the code BMTM.
Oh, for God's sake. Why? Why are you not working? I'm now assuming that it is this error. I mean, it was working absolutely fine. No, it's a thread dispatch updater. Third time lucky. It took 3 attempts last time as well. No, it's anyone whispering to the bot. There's a weird problem with the Twitch sub where sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it goes on the wrong. The thread goes in the wrong order or something. So anytime anyone tries to do something, it's basically there's no reference to it. So what I'm going to do is join myself, if I can do that. I'm going to add or remove a test player. Actually, I can't do that until the lobby opens, can I? We're just going to have to keep trying until it works. That's the plan. We'll just keep going until it works. Let's try this time.
To join the game, please
PFTW.
enter the code PFTW.
There we go. Third time was indeed the charm. Thank you for your patience there. I'll ask Ash what's going on there, because Ash is far more versed on this sort of thing than me, and I know he's got a new build of TwitchLib that he did send to me that I had some issues working with, but there we go. PFTW, if you would like to come and play Bidding War this evening, we need at least 21. 21 of you will be in the hot seat, everyone else will be in the lobby game, and once you go out of the hot seat game, then you are able to carry on from that lobby game. Your points will be there, displayed behind you. So we've got 31 so far. There's 32. Let's see if we can get a few more people into this game. It's all working now. You can type the code safely. Please, flipping twonking work. Very much so, Keshi. So even if you don't get into a hot seat, it is virtually the same game from the lobby. You just don't get a fancy podium and you can't get eliminated. So you're sort of there forever, if you like. So yeah, like I say, there've been a few aesthetic tweaks. And you can go into debt. Yes, you can score count. You can very much go into debt. So let's see if we can get this 5th line filled up. That'd be lovely. If we can. Do come and join the game if you would like your chance to come and play Bidding War this evening. I've written the question pack for tonight. And like I say, round 4 is totally different from before. Everything else is pretty much how it was. If you haven't played before, I will explain the rules as we go. It's relatively straightforward. And of course, the rules are also displayed on the overlay in front of you. I'm going to give you another minute to join because it's taken us 3 attempts to get here, and I'm assuming everyone who wanted to play would already be here, since I said we're starting at 9 and it's now 20 to 10. Finish off this bottle of Shiraz. I managed to get the rest of the bottle into this glass, which is nice. So, yeah. Only one can emerge as the Bidding War hero. David J. Bodicum was the hero of the pilot episode after seeing off Car the 7th in the final. So Car the 7th coming back for another attempt, I would imagine. Shiraz is the Winter Prosecco, very much score count, yeah. Car the 7th hoping for another chance in the final with the all-new final. Scared of me coming... sounds quite pleasant to me. I assure you, me hunting you would be very pleasant. I shaved today. Mrs. Flush got very excited about the shaving, by the way. I haven't had a haircut because obviously all the barbs are closed, but I put some hair gel in for the first time in a while. And I think it looks quite cool, actually. And Mrs. Flush also thought it looked very nice. And I shan't say any more than that. You can't see it at the moment because there's no camera on the screen. I've got the desktop cam here, but no actual camera. So, yeah, Mrs. Flush thought that the new hair and the beard, which I decided to trim back for the first time in weeks today because it was getting a little bit out of hand, and I look a bit more groomed now and well kept. Right, I think that's about a minute. I don't think we're going to get any more. We have got 33 people in here. 21 of you will come into the hot seat. There'll be 12 of you who will be lobby only, but all of the avatars will remain even if you are in the hot seat. So... they're watching How I Met Your Mother, Matt, on Netflix in the room next door. So Mrs. Flush and Minnie Flush are in there. That's what they tend to do on Saturday nights these days. Right, let's lock the lobby and find out who's going to be coming to play Bidding War tonight. So, we're going to populate the podiums. 21 of you are going to come in and play. I'm going to put the field of view back out to 64 again. Because apparently that is better on this resolution, which I hadn't noticed before. Right, good luck to you all. Let's populate the podiums.
Time to select the 21 warriors. Meek. DJ_87. Samster Sunster. Inisk. Mogra123. Clivy off Legend. KA_7TH. Matt_the_F. Graffe Carlo. Arden Fetz. Lingomaniac88. Colocula. Dogfish44. Athema23. Now Cuthatut. Vdrudel. Welly Shapes. Puzzle Eden. Cetra 4271. Ape Monkey. And Conorm 27. You are the 21 warriors. May you find favour in the war to come.
May indeed you find favour in the war to come. You 21 are going to be our hot seat players. Anyone who didn't make it in, you can still play along in the lobby game. You'll notice I've given you all 5 points for free out of the goodness of my heart. Those are the points you have to play with. If your points hit 0, you are eliminated from the hot seat game and you go to the lobby game. So, if you're ready, good luck. May you find favour in the war to come. Let's go to round 1.
Round 1. Opening gambits.
So, yes, Serial Quizzer, it was random. It just picks people at random from the lobby. Round 1 is called Opening Gambits. You will face 5 questions. Prior to each question, you will be shown a category. You need to bid from 1 to 3 points, up to a maximum of your current score based on the category. Abstaining from bidding will cause a default bid of 1. You have 10 seconds to submit your bid. All as ever, keep your eye on the chat. When the bot says time's up, time's up. Answer the question correctly and you will be awarded your bid. Answer incorrectly or fail to submit an answer and you will lose your bid. You have 20 seconds to submit your answer. If you run out of points, you are eliminated from the game. From this point onwards, all bids and answers are whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot. So make sure you've got it open and ready. Bid from 1 to 3 in this opening round. If you run out of points, you're out of the game. You'll see the category first. You get 10 seconds and then 20 seconds to submit your answer. I can override answers if the computer flags them as incorrect, but it shouldn't be a problem this week. This question pack has been vetted by the Panda, who I noticed just popped into the chat. Hello, Panda. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. And I hope the activity you were doing this afternoon was productive. Right. Time for some of the first aesthetic changes. Let's go to round 1. I'm now up here because my camera loves being on the right hand side of the screen. You've also got a little reminder there of the bid range. I know those scores are very difficult to read. Exclamation mark score into the chat will ping you what your current score is. Please don't overflow the bot with messages. It's only from time to time. It's only there as an aid memoir. But as you can see, everyone is there in the lobby game, including hot seat players. And we will look at the lobby game in full at the end of each round. So, I'm watching you from the front and I'm watching you from behind. Good luck to all of you. Get ready to whisper your biz to Persephone's Twitch bot from 1 to 3 based on this category. Category number 1 is... There's a timer. Countdown, first of all.
Start bidding on category 1. Food and drink.
Food and drink is the first category. There's no ping if you're in the lobby game and you submit a bid. You just have to trust that it accepts it. If you didn't get a bid in, you'll be given a default bid of 1. A couple of 3s in here. Lots of 1s and 2s. Here comes the first question. In modern usage, venison is used to describe the meat of which animal?
Time.
And that is time. Just a Tom not getting an answer in there. Looks like everyone who attempted that getting the right answer. Yes, the answer was deer. Well done. Don't need to go through any condoning there. Everyone getting it right, getting some points on the board. Let's go on to question number 2.
No eliminations.
No eliminations from that round. As you can see, the board does reshuffle. I've nicked the same algorithm that I use in Red Herrings for that, which is why the animation is identical. Bit late there, Atoma, and you need to whisper it to Persephone's Twitch bot, not to the public chat. It won't be processed in the public chat. Make sure you get the bot ready. On we go then. Everyone has got at least 3, so everyone can bid the minimum. Let's go on to question category number 2.
Start bidding on category 2. American literature.
American literature is the category.
Time.
And that's time up.
Get ready for the question.
2, 1, 3. I'm not going to go through them all. There's quite a few 1s in there. People playing it safe in this early part of the game. Question number 2. Originally published on the 14th of April 1939, which author wrote the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel The Grapes of Wrath? Or Wrath, if you're American.
Time.
And just out of time again there, Thomas. Matt the ref going for pass. Gruff Carlo, dunno. No answer from A. Thomas. Great man from Puzzle Down and a pass from Connor. Nothing there needs to be condoned. The correct answer was John Steinbeck. Very well done if you got that one right. It's the end of the question.
No eliminations.
No eliminations there. A. Thomas is currently on the low score of 3. Need to get some bids in, A. Thomas. And yes, just a reminder, lobby game, that there is no sound effect if you submit an answer or a bid, but it does process it, I promise. As we can see, if I just go to flip around, I'm not going to do this after every question. Who's not in the game? Cycle Space, for example, isn't in the game, I don't think, and is currently on 7, so more than 5, so that's definitely working there. That's looking very juddery on OBS, but it's running very, very smoothly on my computer. So if we're getting not smooth, it's definitely running smooth in the build. So there's something wrong with the connection. I'm going to speed this process up a little bit. Let's go on to question number 3. Bids from 1 to 3 in first on this category.
Start bidding on category 3. Classical composers.
Classical composers.
Time.
There's
Get ready
time.
for the question.
Low bids. There are a couple of 3s in here, but on average a low sense of bidding here. Let's have a look at the question. In which modern-day country was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart born? A couple more answers in there.
Time.
Hey, Toma23, you have got to whisper it to the bot, and you've got to keep your eye on the chat. Gruff Collar going for Vienna. It's not Vienna. Vienna is a city in the country. It did ask for the country specifically. Germany is not the right answer, Connor or Ardenfetz, I'm afraid. And Vienna is... He wasn't actually born in Vienna anyway, Gruff Collar. He died in Vienna, but was actually born in Salzburg. It wasn't Austria at the time, but it was part of like a larger empire, but it is what we would call modern-day Salzburg. So Vienna I'm not going to accept, but everyone else getting the right answer there. Let's go on.
No eliminations.
Innis is currently in the lead by the looks of it. Keshi is also up there with 13. 8 Minky, Clive Legend, Mogra now cut that out. Samster, Carr, Amy, Brian, and so on. You get the idea. Hopefully you can see exclamation mark score into the chat to show your score. That should work. I did test it. It did seem to be working, but you might want to give it a go anyway. Let's go on to question category number 4.
Start bidding on category 4. Language. Time.
Well, there's your time.
Get ready for the question.
Just thinking, I can't remember what this question is, but I've just looked at my inspector and remembered. Quite a lot of high bidding going on here. Question 4. Which animal is caballo in Spanish, cheval or jument in French, or pferd in German?
Time.
And there's time. The answer was horse. We've got a rabbit from Amy, a sheep, a cow, no answer from Atoma, a cow, dog, no answer, and monkey. No, horse is what we were after there. I think, score count in A. Thomas's defence, I think that they are probably just looking at the game and not at the chat. A. Thomas, you have got to look at the chat, because it looks like you've got a lot of latency, because your bid is coming in around the same time that the answer is required, and it's not going to the bot, it's going to the public chat. It must go to the bot, otherwise it won't be processed. So keep your eye, find the bot, and keep your eye on the chat. Look at chat, not the stream, if you're in the game. Nothing I need to condone there, so let's award those points.
No eliminations.
Still no eliminations. It's like Keshi Head has taken the lead. And quite a good spread of points from 1 right the way up to 16 here. One more question category for this opening round. Here comes question category number 5.
Start bidding on category 5.
It's astronomy.
Astronomy.
Sorry, computer, I'm taking your line. Bidding from 1 to 3.
Get ready
your
for
time
the
up.
question.
So again, there's quite a few high bids coming in here. Let's have a look, see what you make of this question. Question number 5. What name is given to the ring of asteroids and other small celestial bodies found at the outer edge of our solar system?
Time.
And that is time. Not everyone getting an answer in. Amy, asteroid belt is not the answer. The asteroid belt's a little bit closer to home. It's in between Mars and Jupiter, I believe. Kuiper belt is the answer that we were after. The Kuiper asteroid belt. Tastyland, heliosphere, outer rim, Jeffrey, asteroid belt, Gar, asteroid belt, no answer. Oort cloud, no answer. Belt, not enough, I'm afraid, Puzzle Dan. The little cuties and asteroid belt. No, the asteroid belt is a bit further in the solar system, the Kuiper Belt, or to give it its full title, the Edgeworth Kuiper Belt, is the answer we were after there. Nothing I need to condone there. Are we going to have any eliminations?
Athema 23.
Yes, we are.
Have been eliminated.
Athema 23, you are out of the game. I'm afraid you have run out of points. You may continue from the lobby game. Everybody else, you have survived round 1. Very many congratulations. That's the end of the round.
End of round 1.
So, TV screens go away, and you get the full frontal then. Bit of variance in the points there. Puzzle Dan down on 4, Vitrudal's on 6, Matt the Ref's on 4, Amy's on 6 up at the other end, Innes on 17, it's pretty much a runaway at the moment. Mogra's got 14, DJ's got 11, now cut that out with 12. We Like Shapes with 15. Let's just check in with the lobby, see how everyone is doing at home. Innes on 17, Samson's on 16, We Like Shapes 15, it's Sotley 14, Keshi, Mogra also 14, now cut that out 12. DJ and Serial Quiz are 11, Cyclespace and Cola and Cetra and Lupine all on 10. Dogfish and Gruff Carlo and Car, Lingo Maniac all on 9. 8 Binky, Ardenfets, Clive, you're all on 8. Amy, Vitrudal on 6, Anisep, Brian, Tyson on your starter score of 5, Connor, Matt, Puzzle Dan on 4, Adme on 3, Drew Dave Tom on 2, Appcast on 1, AJ and 8 Toma. You're back on 0, which means you're going to be restricted to the default bid until you can accrue some more points. Those are the current standings as you stand at the moment. Do they match up with your scores on here? Clive's on 8. Is he on 8 on the other side? He is. Yes, that's fine. Hopefully everything will match up. The way the logic works, effectively the players in the lobby are technically separate players from the players in the hot seat. They just happen to have the same name, so it processes exactly the same. If I condone an answer in the hot seat, I condone an answer in the lobby. That's the one thing I can't do. I could do, but it would take too much time in the lobby game. I don't condone answers because we never see the answers that you submit in the lobby, so it's just a bit of an extra thing. In the hot seat game, I will condone answers if it sneaks through the spell checker. So yes, there's a doppelganger, Matt. Doppelganger in the lobby. So 20 players out of 21 go through to round number 2. If you were eliminated, you can continue to play in the lobby game. Let's have a look at the rules for round 2.
Round 2. Top Gun.
Round 2 is Top Gun. You will face 10 questions. Prior to each question, you will be shown a category. Bid from 1 point. That should be point. Don't know why that says points. That's a typo. Need to fix that. Someone flag that for me, please. Thank you very much. To the upper range, up to a maximum of your current score based on the category. So same as before. Upper range starts at 5 and increases by 1 every question. So the first question you can bid 1 to 5, second question 1 to 6, next question 1 to 7, and so on. By the time we get to question 10, the range will be from 1 to 15. Gives a little bit more scope of variance. Abstaining from bidding will cause a default bid of 1, and again 10 seconds to submit your bid. Answer the question correctly, you get your bid. Answer it wrong, you lose your bid. 20 seconds to submit your answer. Additionally, the fastest high bidder to answer correctly will obtain passage to round 3. If the fastest high bidder has already obtained passage, passage will be granted to the next fastest player. Higher bids take priority over speed when ordering. Worth noting that even if you get passage, you can still be eliminated from the game. You're not free. So if you obtain passage, but you've got a low score, you can't just sit back. You've still got to fight because you've still got to play through the rest of the questions. If you run out of points, you are eliminated from the game. If you fail to obtain passage to round 3 by the conclusion of question 10, you are eliminated from the game. All bids and answers are whispered to Persephone's Twitch bot as usual. So, key thing to remember here is that the more you bid, the more likely you are to get passage. You don't have to bid the maximum, it's whoever bids the highest. But of course, other people are going to be probably bidding the maximum until they run out of points. And then it's broken down on speed. You'll go blue once you are through to the next round and passage has been granted. Lobby game, this functions in exactly the same way, except you don't have to worry about passage, you're all through to the next round anyway. Hopefully that's all relatively clear, everything to the bot as before. Let's go to round 2, Top Gun. So as we can see, the bid range is starting from 1 to 5, a maximum of 5. If you haven't got 5, then you can't bid 5. You can only bid up to the score that you have. So Puzzle Dan, Matt the Ref, your max is going to be 4, and Connor, max is going to be 4 on this first question. Remember, if you hit 0, you're immediately eliminated. Maximum of 10 players will go through to round 3. If you blew, you're through. I like that, Tyson Dane. Maximum of 10, but we could have fewer, potentially. Let's see what happens. Good luck. Here comes the category for the first question. There are 10 in this round, and they're a little bit harder than the first round. Here's the first category.
Start bidding on category 1. Social media.
Social media. So your bids carry a little bit more weight than just these are the points that you get. Also going to be a
ready for
passport
the
to the next
question.
round. Some low bids. Samster's gone 5. Clive's gone 5. Gruff Carlo, Artifacts. Quite a few people going 5 here. Let's have a look at the question. Which Twitter account has the most followers? Clive was the first 5 to get an answer in there, I believe. This means if Clive is right, he's going to be getting passage.
Time.
Let's have a look. Yes, Barack Obama was the answer. Obama, so wrong answers we've got here. Let me just have a quick look through. No submission from Amy, Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry, Donald Trump, Lady Gaga, Trump, Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, Dunno, Jack, Lady Gaga, Donald Trump, Lady Gaga at Twitter. Nothing there that I need to condone. Just a handful of players getting the right answer. Let's find out if there's any eliminations, who's going through and who's going home.
No eliminations.
No eliminations.
Passage has been granted to Clivy of Legend, with a bid of 5 and a response time of 5.97 seconds.
There we go. Clive is the first player to get passage, and as you can see, he's gone blue. Those blue lights will stay on. So you can see throughout the round, sorry, Clivy of Legend, you can see who has got passage, so who you can slightly ignore in terms of what they're bidding. So if Clivy bids 6 on the next question, it doesn't matter because he can't get passage again. Let's go on. Bid range has increased from 1 to 6 now. Have a look at category number 2.
Start bidding on category 2. Art.
Art question. Puzzle Dan having his decision made for him here, I think.
Get ready for
with a
the
bit
question.
of 1. Matt is hedging his bets. He's going to have a look at another question if he can. Puzzle Dan is all in on this one. Let's have a look. What is the name of the famous 1624 portrait by Frans Hals, currently housed at the Wallace Collection in London? There's a few 6s in on this. Mogra, Innes, Samster all bidding 6, but if all of them get it wrong, We Like Shapes has got a 5 in play. That is time. It's the Laughing Cavalier was the answer we were after there. Let me have a quick peep at the wrong answers. A pass and bastards. A look at my sexy cow. Not the answer, Clive. No idea. No, Blue Whale is never the Blue Whale. Mona Lisa, Blue Boy. Bye Bye Me from Puzzle Dan. Me and My Dog from 8 Minky. All of those incorrect answers. Let's find out who's going through and who's going home.
Puzzle Eden, you have been eliminated.
Puzzle Dan is gone.
Passage has been
And
granted
Innes is
to
through.
Risk, with a bid of 6 and a response time of 8.81 seconds.
Very well done, Innes. Something else I should have mentioned, all the bonus points that were in the last game in the pilot, they've been done away with. There are no bonus points in this game anymore. It's just what you've got. So Innes is the second player to gain passage on a very comfortable 20 points. You don't have to play the rest of these questions, Innes. You will only lose 8 if you sit and do nothing for the next. But you might as well try and accrue some points. Bid range has gone up from 1 to now 1 to 7. So as this goes on, there's more likely that it's not going to be a maximum bid that's going to get passage. We'll find out what's going to happen. Let's go to look at category number 3.
Start bidding on category 3.
Theatre.
Theatre.
Just watching me. Mrs. Flush is here. She's just watching me. I'm on the screen there as well.
I know you're on the screen.
Get
Yes, did I
ready
get
for the
through?
question.
Okay, a couple of 7s coming in here. Mogra is the one to watch because he's not got passage with 7. Let's find out what happens. Question is, proscenium, thrust and platform can all be followed by which word to give theatrical terms? Mogra was in pretty quick on this question. Is he going to make it a triple band of blue over on that left-hand side? He's not given the right answer. In fact, not a lot of right answers coming down here. Let's have a look. We've got curtain, shoes, curtain, arch, arch. I don't know my BFF Jill. Arch, 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 and shoes. As far as I know, arch is not a correct answer. Arch is a different type of stage, but stage was the answer. Proscenium stage, a thrust stage, and a platform stage. Yes, I'm not... Meg says hi, Matt. Not inclined to accept arch. A few people did go for arch. I think proscenium arch is a thing, but I don't know that platform arch is a thing. So I'm not going to condone those answers there. So Mogra getting the wrong answer. So I'm not quite sure where passage is going to go. We will find out who's going through, and thrust arch is a medical condition, I think. Let's find out who's going through and whough going home.
Thrudel, You have been eliminated.
Trudel, you're out the game.
Passage has been granted to Sunster with a bid of 4 and a response time of 9.26 seconds.
So still over on the left-hand side, but Mogra, now a bit of a gap between Innes and Clive of Legend here. Samster only with a bid of 4, despite the range being up to 7. Score command to whisper the play. It should put it in public chat, Ash, if you go !score. But I'm not sure. Thank you, Lupine, for the love of the sliding podiums. They are fun. If someone wants to try it, can someone just try? Just one person. No. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, maybe I have to whisper it. Maybe I have to whisper ! Score. There we go. I think you've got to whisper it. So Brian whispered it and Clive put it in public chat and it all got very confusing for a second. Right, whisper it and you'll be able to see your score on the board in the lobby game. So Samster is currently on 19 and has game passed on with Innes and Clive, who are both on 17. There are 7 positions left available, but some low-looking scores here. But of course, the range has now gone up to 8. It depends how